Okay, for this problem here, we want to solve this quadratic that's set equal to 0, and we want to solve by factoring. So we're going to use the zero product property to solve this guy. And to use the zero product property, we need what that states. I just wrote zero product product. This is the zero product property. What this states is that if you've got two numbers, a times b, and their product is equal to 0, we know that either one of these or both of these is going to equal 0. So we want this quadratic to look like something times something. So we need to factor this. So first, I'm going to look for a GCF. Always look for a GCF when you're starting off. And I see a GCF of 2, it looks like. So this is going to equal 2 times x squared minus 3x minus 18, and that's going to equal 0. Next line here is I want to factor this remaining trinomial. And that's going to factor into looking for two numbers that multiply to negative 18 and add to negative 3. So that's going to be, I think, a negative 6 and a positive 3. So my factors will be x minus 6 and x plus 3. This is still equal to 0. At this point, I want to split my factors. This is basically like my a, and this is basically like my b over here. So that means that either this could equal 0, that makes this whole thing 0, or this could equal 0 to make this whole thing 0. So this is when I'm going to split or drop a t, and I'm going to set each factor, this factor equal to 0, and this factor equal to 0. Now you notice that there's another factor in this thing too. So I could technically split 2 equal to 0, but that's never going to happen since 2 is never really going to equal 0. So I don't care about this factor here. If this had another x in it, then yeah, sure, I would care a lot about it. But here I have these two linear factors. Let's solve for x for both of these things. I get an x equals 6 over here. And over on the right side, I get an x equals negative 3. So my solutions to this quadratic will be negative 3 and 6. And again, I can always check these solutions by plugging it into my original equation. They should each make my left-hand side equal 0 to match my right-hand side. So there you go.